Merry almost Christmas, everybody. It's now Wednesday, so this means in 2 days it's going to be Christmas Eve. And I thought I'd take the time to share something with you that can really practically help you through the holidays, because I know that festivities can feel really strange if you are struggling with DPDR or existential anxiety, because the high of the holidays, everyone's really happy, everyone's really like loving, can feel really overwhelming and confrontating because you're maybe not at that place, you're maybe not in that happy place right now. And specifically, something I want to talk to you about today is to give you a really simple tool, like really effectively to use when you're, for example, sitting at a table. This is, by the way, not only for Christmas. This is just in general a tip. If you are feeling depersonalized or derealized or really anxious, and you're in a specific situation, maybe now in relation to the holidays, you're sitting at the dinner table, you're sitting in the couch, everyone's having fun, and you get this feeling either, oh fuck, are these people real? Am I really here? Is the world really real? Or you're sitting there and you're like, if you're depersonalized, like, am I really here? Like, what is happening with my body? All of that. Or if it's just anxiety, if you're starting to feel a panic attack coming up, anything like that. So it's going to be really short because that's the most simple and effective for you. And it goes like this. I want you to, if you are starting to get derealized or depersonalized or anxious, I want you to find out the belief which is behind that for you. So in case of derealization, it's probably the world isn't real. In case of depersonalization, might be I'm not really here, or something's wrong with me. Or in case of anxiety, you could also say something like I'm not safe, something bad is going to happen, whatever it is. So I'm just going to take the example of derealization because that's what it felt like for me, and that's maybe what a lot of people struggle with as well. So in case you're starting to get derealized, you're starting to see things like not really being there, starting to dissociate, I want you to find out what that core belief is, such as the world is not real, or I'm not seeing the world as it is. And really simply, because I know that's what it feels like at the moment when you're experiencing that, that's the feeling of derealization, I want you to just question the belief rationally. So ask yourself, is that true? So state the belief, the world is not really as it seems, or the world is false, or is trying to mislead me, whatever that belief is, and then just ask, is that a true belief? Even though it feels true, rationally, you know that it's not true. You know that what you're experiencing is real, but it's just the feeling you get that makes it feel like it's not real. So I want you to, at that moment, make a distinguishment, or like a, I don't know if that's proper English, make a difference between the feeling of derealization and the world actually being derealized. Because I think that second one is the thing that scares us the most, the thing that makes us feel so uncomfortable, that idea of I am being fooled. But if you question the belief, I am being fooled, or this is not really true, and you say, is that true? Well, no, it's a false belief. Okay, then you can ask yourself, then what is going on? And you can say, I have the feeling that the world is not really here, or I have the feeling that I'm being fooled. But rationally, I know that it's not true. I'm not being fooled. So once you make that distinction and you rationally understand, okay, I feel derealized, but the world isn't unreal, then the second thing you can ask yourself is, are my emotions a justifiable ground to base my beliefs on? Because what is happening when you are in a state of stress or anxiety is you are perceiving the world through that lens of stress. You're perceiving the world through that lens of anxiety or derealization. Doesn't mean that the world is actually derealized, or is actually dangerous, or is actually messing with you. It's just that your emotion of anxiety, your emotion of stress, your physical fight or flight mode is making the world look like that. It's like when you put on black sunglasses and everything seems dark. The world didn't turn dark, it's just you put those sunglasses on. So then ask yourself, are my emotions a justifiable lens through which I want to see the world, or is my rational thinking more justifiable lens to see the world? Just as if you would put on black sunglasses, you would ask yourself, are these sunglasses a justifiable lens through which I want to see the world? I don't even know if justifiable is the right word, I'm just saying, but I think you understand what I mean. So just becoming aware of that can help so much, because the thing we struggle with most in a moment when we're derealized or depersonalized or anxious is we think we're in danger, we think something is fooling us, something is attacking us, but every single time you make the realization it's just the feeling that I'm not safe, it's just the feeling that I'm depersonalized or that the world isn't real, but the world is actually real, just making that click in your mind can already help you so much. So that's what I want you to do. If you're sitting at the dinner table with your family and everyone starts to feel really strange, starts to feel distant from you, starts to feel maybe like you're not really there, become aware of the fact that it's just a feeling. You've put the black sunglasses on and now you're just perceiving the world very dark. Or like when you put sunglasses on with like forms and everything seems strange. That's what's happening then. So ask yourself, is the world really unreal? Or do I have my sunglasses on? These sunglasses are your emotions, and your emotions never tell you the actual truth. They tell you a subjective truth based on trauma and based on stress, based on everything subjectively that's going on. And I can promise you right now that the world is real, that the world is exactly the way it should be, that you have nothing to worry about, and that it's okay to keep the sunglasses on if you can't take them off, but just realize that you're watching the world through sunglasses and that it's not actually the world the way it is. So I hope this gives you a little, like, how do you say, a little tool, something to grab onto during the holidays, or if you're watching this on another time in general, if you feel like the derealization, depersonalization is getting too much for you. As a final quote, know that your emotions are never telling you the truth. They are always giving you an idea of which sunglasses you're putting on. The world is the way it is. We just react to it. We perceive it in certain ways based on which emotional state we're in. So I hope you have great holidays. I know for some people it can be difficult. I wrote on my Instagram post today, you know, the holidays are just another day in a fancy costume. So don't worry about it too much. Don't push yourself to be happy or to be completely peaceful. You know, I just want you to be okay with life as it is. Just take every moment the way it comes and just be content with that, even if it's a stressful moment or whatever. So thank you so much for watching. Hope this video helped you. Always welcome to leave a comment or message me on Instagram. Always love to hear from you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!